Hi guys, welcome to Nine Links. This is your host Alex. Today I'm just going to talk about, well, just give a minor update on yesterday's video about my orange jasmine. I showed the flowers, which is most flowers haven't even opened yet. Today, all the flowers have been opened, and I just want to show you this. Very exciting and smells very nice around my front porch. And what I'm going to talk about today is the flower pots. What kind of pots is best for flower? I mean, for plants, not flower. I mean plants. My bad. And why? And as you can see, I'll show you. I just got this pot right there. That one, yesterday because of now. One thing I want to point out: this figs, and figs does not have fragrance. They are tropical, but they are not fragrant. Now, why do I collect figs? Well, that's family member wants to have a fig and they love the fruits, so I decided to. I rarely plant fruit trees, so that's just one of them. And yesterday the wind knocked it over and the pot broke off. So the pot was initially like the one I used for orange jasmine. As you can see, this one, the new one, is a lot thicker. Of course, it's going to be more expensive. Not a lot thicker, a lot heavier than the one over on the left hand. So I decided to go with this one. And you probably ask me, if figs grows this big, why do you buy a small pot like that? Shouldn't you get a even bigger pot than that? Well, here's the thing though. This pot's heavy. That's one thing. The second thing is figs loves root bound. So if the figs gets root bound, they give out fruits more, produce more fruits, encourage flowering. Let me give you a closer look. All right, let me change to manual focus real quick. Can you see that? That right there. Oh, that right there. See that? That little thing right there. It's the figs fruit. I can't think of a name. This one is white. Marcel or something. It's French variety. See, there's another one right there. So, okay. So today's video, I think I'm just gonna say, you know what? I'm just gonna talk about more than one thing instead of focus on one. It's just more of a variety topic, variety theme. So this figs, I repotted yesterday, and as you know, when you repot anything, either put in a brand new pot or pot it up, which means you make the pot bigger. In my case, it's only little bigger, just a little bigger. So I'm gonna give the plant a couple days of resting on my front porch instead of in the back patio, which is a lot hotter right now. It's almost about 12 hours of sunlight. So I'm gonna give it a few days break and then move it back. And as you can see, those what you call the wood, let me see, wood sorrel that I plant on almost all my plants pots. The reason being is, I told you last time, it helps the plants, what should I say, absorb moisture and also keep the fungus gnats away, and makes the plant potting mix more acidic. I think it looks really neat. But anyway, all right, now back to the topic of plant pots. As you can see, all my plants, like, I'll show you half of it. Another half is in my back patio. It's too hot to go back there right now. I don't want to go back there. Anyway, see, clay pot, white champaga, plastic. Here, let me move this way. Yeah, white champaga, a lot of blooms on there too. I just added this what I call a stabilizer. I made that. Oh, it's just something you stabilize both front. So last time it got knocked over. So this time I trim it down, put more stable support on both sides. So therefore it should give it a really good support on either side of the wind. It should be fine. But anyway, back to the container. Now, as you can see, The container is I use for that one is plastic. Why? Because I really don't have a choice. If I want to buy a clay pot this big, it's gonna be very heavy, and if it knocks over, it can crack very easily too. Okay, and now over here I have 3 sweet olives. They're all in clay pots, and they are doing very well. The leftmost one, this one, is the sweet olive, silver olive. This one is gold olive, and the other one scarlet olive. They're all doing very well. If you watch my video, you should see last time I potted them, and I can show you for this sweet olive, this much are new growths, new leaves. So they love the pots. That's why they have new growths. So that's one thing. Another for you new beginners, remember, if you pot your plant and your plant's doing very well and start growing, well, you don't know if it's really well yet until it start growing leaves and stuff. That means it's doing very well. Okay. And we go this side. I have cymbidiums, all in clay pots. Banana shrub, all in clay pots. Another cymbidium, all in clay pots. And then we move up here. We have Chinese perfume tree, clay pot. Okay, now back to, I just gonna put next to the orange jasmine and just talk about the potting material, not potting material, plant pots. Now the pot you use, clay pot, generally are very cheap. It depends on the size. Depends on the size and thickness. Most of the ones that you get, like this one, like for example, let me just blend it down real quick. Like that one, it runs about $7, and sometimes they did get discount over the winter time. You can grab it for about $4. Now this one I bought for the figs the other day. It's $24. It's about 4 or 5 times thicker than a regular clay pot. Now, what's the benefit of thickness on the clay pot? Well, I think thickness don't matter much, but besides the durability, if it falls over, it's more durable than the other one. And plus, like plants like figs, what else? What can I think of? Like some plants' roots are very strong. When they root down, they tend to push out more strength than regular plants. Like, for example, sweet olives and stuff. They do have roots, but they don't push out that strong. Now, I'm pretty sure most of you guys see the Phalaenopsis orchid. You see those roots going out everywhere, and there are those Phalaenopsis orchid that's roots are very bound, and they are very what should I say, big roots, and they tend to expand more. So therefore, if you have a thinner clay pot. Oh, by the way, guys, ignore the noise this truck is putting out. It's my neighbors are. There are a couple of my neighbors are moving away, so there are new people moving in, and I don't know why they don't turn off the truck. They've been here all day, but they just left the truck on. Big moving truck. Anyway, that's their problem. But anyway, it's just a little noise. I'll try to denoise it as much as possible. Hopefully, you can hear this is fine. But clay pot generally, should I say, not very winter resistant. If you put a clay pot out there, let's just say you don't have plants in it, you just have a just empty clay pot and you wash it and you want to use it next summer. If you put it outside, if it gets wet and then temperature drops freezing, it's very easily to crack it. And the thing is, I don't recommend people say, oh, okay, it's cracked, it's okay, I put some glue on it, stick together. And it doesn't work like that. Clay pot is cheap, just get another one. Because if you put a glue on it, eventually it'll crack again, and it's just not good, all right? And clay pot, one thing I have to be aware, if you have kids around the home, if it cracks, throw them away, don't try to save it. If it cracks again, and if you're not home, some pieces are very sharp, it can cut the kids, cut the little kids and injure them. So throw them away, it's not that expensive. Now, if your plant is very big, now that's one thing I regret. I live in the zone. Winter time, I had to put all my plants in the basement. But if you live in the tropical zone, it's nice, man. Just plant your stuff in the ground. I wish I could do that, but I can't. But anyway, that's something in the future. If I move to a tropical area, that's the plan. This video, not telling you to go 100% go clay pot and ignore other pots. Other pots is fine. Plastic, like I say, I still have plastic for my white champaga. It's big and it's economical to get a plastic one. Yes, white champaga will 100% doing a lot better. Oh, there's a flower. There's actually a butterfly. Let me see if I can zoom in here. All right. Oh, that. All right, 1 second. Let me see if I can zoom in. That is just so random. See that? See that butterfly? Yeah, I told you yesterday that once the orange jasmine start blooming, last time it was early. First bloom was early May, so there are not many bugs or flies, bees or butterfly out there yet. Now it blooms so much, and yes, and the butterflies and the bees will come visit here, or help pollinate it, and I'm pretty sure I'll see a lot of seeds, and I don't planning on planting them, so probably gonna throw them away. But anyway, it's very beautiful plants, and smells heavenly too. So I have a white champaga over on this side, and orange jasmine on this side. Their fragrance mix created one brand new fragrance. It's really nice. But anyway, I wish you guys can smell it. Anyway, oh, it flies away. Anyway, sorry, off topic again. It was our butterfly's fault. But anyway, the containers, you can really use plastic, porcelain, whatever you want. Just keep in mind that clay in general is better for the root system. When the root's happy, the plant's happy. But you can't use plastic, porcelain, just be careful. Just don't overwater, okay? All right, that's it for today. And thank you for watching like always. Take care.